Chapter 13, Boston's Finest. There was a huge bank robbery going on in the downtown area. Cops were firing guns at the robbers, but the thieves had high-powered weapons and were winning. They cleaned the safe out and took all the cash. Asheeda saw this on the news and knew she could have stopped to it, but she had to figure out a way to get out the house. "Hey, Mom, can I go to Aaliyah's house in my hot new Miata?" "Sure, go ahead. Drive safely now," said Sandra. "Thanks, Mommy. I'm gonna get my purse." Asheeda was really getting her new suit, which she wore under her clothes. Then she got in her car and drove to downtown where the robbery was happening. As Asheeda was flying down the highway, she thought what she was doing, but like Zuja told her, she was destined to help people with her powers. So she figured why not. By the time she got there, the road was blocked off by the cops, and Asheeda was looking for a way around to the bank when she saw this back alley. So she parked her Miata and went into the alley and ripped off her clothes, put on her eye mask, and was ready to fight these guys. Asheeda used her agility to climb the fire escape ladders and get to the roof, jumping from one roof to another till finally she got to the bank, and just in time too. As the bank robbers were finished shooting, they got in the van and drove off. Cops tried to give chase and follow them, but as the robbers were firing at the police cars, the cops would get hit and crash into a pole while the thieves got away. Asheeda used her training and jumped through these roofs following the thieves till she quickly jumped and landed on the roof of the robbers' getaway van. "What was that?" asked a robber. "I don't know, just keep driving." Then Asheeda used her earth powers and made the ground cave in a little. The force of the shake caused the van to fall through the crater and get stuck. The robbers were shook and had no idea what happened. Then, in the midst of the vulnerability, Asheeda busted inside and knocked the robbers out with a good punch. One of the robbers tried to shoot at her, but Asheeda used her fire powers and burnt the gun crisp, causing it to explode, and then using that as a distraction to kick the robber into a wall, knocking him unconscious. There was one more thief to defeat, and he ran away into his parking garage. Thinking he was home free, he tossed a bag full of victim identities into his trash can, thinking nobody would find it until suddenly, "Boo!" shouted Asheeda. "Yeah, who are you?" the robber asked in fear. "My name is Asheeda." Then Asheeda did a backflip and kicked the robber. Then all the robbers were defeated, and Asheeda then went back to the van, and just in time when the cops came. When they arrived, they pointed their guns, but were in for a surprise. "Freeze! Put your hands up!" "Relax, officer, I'm just trying to help," said Asheeda as she dragged the robbers by the collar and laid them in front of the cops. "Thank you. Who are you?" asked an officer. "My name is Asheeda." "And you're welcome." Then Asheeda bolted for this alley and jumped onto the roofs, making her escape. Then she stopped for a minute and thought about how good she defeated those bank robbers. And Asheeda felt so good she wanted to save more people, anybody who was in distress. Then she saw her chance. An oil tanker overturned on the freeway and it was about to explode, with the driver still inside, when Asheeda hopped on top of a speeding train and then got to the crash site. Asheeda used her fire powers to absorb the flames, preventing the tanker from exploding. Then she busted the door down and took the driver out of harm's way. "Thank you. Who are you?" the driver asked. "Let's just say I'm your guardian angel with awesome superpowers," said Asheeda as she jumped onto the passing subway and left the scene with firefighters baffled. Asheeda was feeling so good enjoying her powers till the train passed by the Franstein Court building. Curious about what goes on in there, she decided to head in that direction. But suddenly a woman screamed, and a crowd was gathering. Somebody was on the edge of the 27th floor of a tall building about to jump to her death. Asheeda got there as fast as she could, but then, "Oh my God! She jumped! She jumped!" Asheeda was dodging fast cars and big trees to get to the suicidal woman. When she got there, the woman was about to fatally hit the ground when at the last minute, Asheeda blew a gust of wind and blew the woman to a pile of boxes in the dumpster. saving her life. I know it's a little messy, but it could have been way worse. Why'd you jump? Asheeda asked. My husband left me, took all my money. I have nobody. I have nobody, the woman cried. Trust me, girl, I know how you feel, but you still got a whole life out there to live. Promise me you'll go get some help, said Asheeda. I will. Thank you. It's Asheeda, and I'm just trying to help. Then as Asheeda left, the paramedics came, and then the crowd was amazed at her. They never seen this beautiful black woman jump on buildings and shoot fire and wind before. Asheeda was enjoying herself when suddenly she saw the sun go down, and her parents were wondering where she was. So Asheeda saw her Miata in the alley, put on her regular clothes, and drove home as if nothing happened. When she got home, Sandra and Richard weren't there. Turns out they left a text message on Asheeda's phone 4 hours ago. But either way, they were gone, and Asheeda had time to put her suit away and act as if nothing happened. When Sandra and Richard came back, they saw Asheeda on the sofa watching TV. Oh, hey, Asheeda, I didn't know you were home, Sandra said. Oh, yeah, I just got in not too long ago. Oh, that Miata is so fun. We knew you were going to like it. We're going to be in our room. Knock on the door if you need us, said Richard. Wow, you see that? Boston got a new superhero, said Sandra. Who is this woman? Is she part of the Justice League? Is she Wonder Woman's African cousin? Nobody knows, but after a series of rescues and stopping armed bank robberies, many are wondering, does Boston have a new hero? Said the news reporter. And that's when Asheeda saw. She was on TV. All her rescues were being appreciated, and it was just the beginning.